Welcome back to Cliburn Kids. I'm Buddy Bray. I'm your host for these programs. And as always, we come to you from the Steinway Piano Gallery in downtown Fort Worth. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever hidden something behind your back so that you could bring it out as a surprise? That's what I'm doing right now. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's a little heavy, too. It's this. We take this into schools with us sometimes. Some people think always their first impression is that it's Santa Claus. And I can see that, I guess, a little. There's the beard, the pointy hat, and so forth. But really what it is a gnome. And gnomes in real life, of course, live outside in your garden, usually. They scare the pests away from the garden, or that's what they're supposed to do. Gnomes in Storyland can be different characters entirely, and that is what the music is about today. This is another installment in our series called Pictures You Can Hear. And these pictures were written by Mussorgsky. They were written to correspond to actual sketches, actual pictures that a friend of his did. But the great thing about the music is that you don't actually need the picture to be able to enjoy the music. This music is about a gnome. So there are a few things I'd like you to think about before we listen to the music. One is, what would music about gnomes even sound like? Would it need to be scary music or just nervous music? Or would it need to be like this gnome is right here, just still, just completely still? Would it need to be that? Would it need to be slow music? Would it need to be fast? Would it need to be happy? Would it need to be sad? There are all kinds of things to think about when you're thinking about what gnome music would sound like. Here's what I think. Gnomes have a lot to do in the garden, of course, so I think there need to be several different kinds of music. I think there needs to be some fast music. I think there needs to be some slow music, and I think there needs to be some nervous sounding music as well. We're going to watch and listen to the music right now. It's going to be played by a good friend of mine, Jonathan Tsay. Take a look at this. was Gnomes, or The Gnome, from pictures at an exhibition by Modest Mussorgsky. We're going to have more in this series of pictures. You can hear it won't always be about the gnome, but we've got some good ones still to come in this series as well. We've got a lot of episodes of Cliburn Kids that you can watch just by going to our website, www.cliburn.org/kids. Lots of episodes, lots of supplementary material as well. Thanks so much for watching Cliburn Kids. We'll see you next time.